The story opens on the lush world of Pandora. High above the forest, Loak soars on his Ikrin alongside his older brother Neteam, enjoying the peace and freedom of the sky. Eventually, they land near a familiar place. Neteam senses why Loak has returned and encourages him to face the painful memories he's been holding on to. Loak recalls the mission to rescue Spider when Neteam was shot and killed. Even in death, Neteam seems calm, believing that saving Spider was the right choice, and urges Loak to stop blaming himself. In reality, Loak is reliving these memories while connected to the underwater Tree of Souls. Spider watches quietly from above. Later, Spider joins Kiri at the location, wishing he could connect to the Tree of Souls like the Na'vi and speak to lost loved ones. Kiri explains that the last time she tried, her body failed her, and the memory still terrifies her. Elsewhere, Neytiri is still consumed by grief over losing her son, while Jake leads Loak and his other son to the sunken human ship to collect leftover weapons. He knows humans could return at any time and wants to prepare. When the weapons are brought back, the Water Clan leaders, Ronal and Tanawari, strongly oppose using human tools, believing it goes against Na'vi traditions. Jake insists that arrows alone won't be enough if humans attack again, and refuses to risk the Tolkien. To him, protecting his family and clan is more important than sticking to old rules. At the human base, Captain Miles is alive but missing an arm, working alongside Dr. Denny. Miles demands another chance, while Denny reminds him he already failed despite having powerful ships. Miles accepts defeat, but warns that defeating Jake will not be easy. Back with the Na'vi, Jake gives Neytiri special explosive arrows and asks her to use her father's bow again. Neytiri struggles with fear and anger, especially toward Ronal, who frequently challenges Jake's decisions. Meanwhile, Loak enjoys swimming and playing with Payakan and his siblings. Spider has slowly adapted to life among them. Loak promises Payakan their bond will remain strong. 2 nights later, Loak starts struggling when his oxygen mask runs out. The family quickly replaces it, saving him. This happens repeatedly, reminding everyone of the fragility of his survival. Neytiri, still distant, does not get involved. Soon, a new air clan arrives, traveling across Pandora on large flying creatures and balloons. They trade goods with the Water Clan, and Jake meets their leader, Pylok. Concerned about Spider's safety underwater, Jake decides to send Spider back to the Forest Clan with the Air Clan. The children are upset, blaming Neytiri for letting Spider go. Seeing their distress, Jake changes his plan and decides the entire family will go to the Forest Clan to meet Moat. The group boards the Air Clan's transport and begins their journey. As they approach the forest, trouble strikes. Miles spots Spider and becomes excited. Suddenly, Varong and her Fire Clan attack, destroying the Air Clan ships. Jake and Neytiri fight back using human weapons. Varong sets off an explosion. Neytiri is injured but saved by her Ikrin. The children escape on Kiri's Ikrin. Spider realizes his oxygen masks are trapped inside the wrecked ship. He and Loak return to retrieve them, witnessing the Fire Clan attacking the Air Clan. Loak kills a warrior to protect the children, which draws Varong's attention. She orders her warriors to chase the children and seize their weapons. Jake arrives at the crash site but cannot find his children. Miles captures him, and Jake explains the danger to Spider without his mask. Miles agrees to help. Meanwhile, Spider's oxygen runs out. Kiri senses a connection with a glowing seed and, acting instinctively, feeds it to Spider. Iwa responds, and Spider awakens, able to breathe Pandora's air. The children celebrate, but Varong soon captures them all. She is shocked to see a human breathing naturally and mocks the Na'vi's beliefs. Jake attacks, and Miles captures Varong, impressing her with his strength. She demands to learn human weapons, beginning a dangerous alliance. Neytiri returns home, where her people help treat her injuries. Meanwhile, Varong forces everyone to drink a powerful herbal mixture, making them wild and disoriented. Kiri quietly connects to the forest, controlling it to free the captives. Varong and her warriors watch in shock. Moat treats Neytiri, who immediately asks about her family. By this time, Jake, The children and Miles have moved far from danger. The children fall asleep, exhausted. Jake explains to Miles that Spider is safe and now able to breathe naturally, a mystery proving Pandora is not fully understood. Miles feels genuine happiness for his son. At sunrise, Nadiari's clan reunites with Jake and the children, tending to their injuries. Spider's survival without a mask astonishes everyone. Back at the human base, Parker has returned. Miles informs them of Spider's transformation. Norm studies Spider, explaining that Awa changed his body to survive naturally and warns that reversing it could be fatal. They reveal that Spider is developing a tail-like structure similar to Na'vi neural hair, slowly becoming something new. Kiri reconnects with Awa's sacred tree, trying to understand herself. She feels anger and confusion, realizing she had to act alone to save Spider. Her family explained her origins. Grace once had both a human and Na'vi body, and Kiri was born through Awa's blessing. Though unnerving, Jake reassured her that she is fully part of their family, bringing her comfort. Despite this, Kiri remains cautious of Awa. Kiri refused to connect with the sacred trees again, fearing it could kill her. Meanwhile, humans continued experimenting on Spider. Nadiari wanted Jake to kill him, believing humans would never stop, but Jake refused, determined to protect his son. Captain Sam and his team hunted Tolkuns, and a month later, Jake returned to the Water Clan. Tanawari informed him that the killings continued. A Tolkun family arrived, still refusing to accept Payakan for breaking their peace rules. Payakan accepted his punishment, but Loak was furious no one listened. Jake scolded him for causing trouble, leaving Loak crushed. Kiri and Rhea comforted him. Kiri helped Spider learn to swim, connecting him with underwater creatures. Slowly, Spider began enjoying life in the water. Miles continued hunting the Forest Clan while searching for Spider. Realizing humans alone couldn't defeat Jake, he sought the Fire Clan and was captured by Varong, who tested his strength and formed an alliance with him, trading weapons and robots. At the Water Clan festival, Loak learned Payakan had gone south and set off to find him, with the siblings following. Meanwhile, Spider and Kiri gathered supplies, sharing an emotional moment before moving on. Suddenly, the Fire Clan attacked. Spider was captured by Varong, while Kiri returned to warn Jake. Jake offered himself for the clan's safety, and Miles demanded Nadiari too, capturing Jake and leaving Nadiari helpless. At the human base, captured Na'vi were treated like exhibits. Miles displayed Jake as a symbol of victory, and humans ran tests on Spider to study his ability to breathe Pandora's air. Far away, Spider grew frustrated under captivity, secretly planning an escape. Payakan revealed he had found another injured Tolkun, Tanok. Sam located a Tolkun herd for slaughter, ignoring Tom's protest about the species' survival. Spider escaped, and Nadiari infiltrated the base, eliminating guards and destroying parts of it. Tom freed Jake and warned him of the Tolkun hunt. Jake and Spider stopped the humans, and Nadiari rescued them. Jake realized humans would never stop chasing Spider. He considered killing him, but couldn't. Nadiari finally accepted Spider as her son. Jake rode Toruk Makto back to the Water Clan, warning of the danger to Na'vi and Tolkuns. Messages were sent to nearby clans, and thousands prepared to help. Massive human ships attacked, but Tolkuns and Na'vi warriors fought back. Just as victory seemed near, Miles arrived with Varong and advanced weapons. Kiri sought Awa's help in the spirit realm, and Spider joined her, connecting to Awa. Ronal was badly injured while giving birth. Nadiari delivered a baby girl, Prill, and promised to protect her. Miles and Varong captured Nadiari, but under Kiri's command, Awa's creatures destroyed human forces. Spider confronted Miles, demanding Nadiari's release. Varong retreated after Kiri blocked her attack. Jake and Miles fought atop magnetic rocks, and Spider nearly fell but was saved. Miles jumped into the fire, fate unknown. Jake and his family survived. Days later, everyone connected to the Tree of Souls, including baby Prill. Spider joined the spirit world, visiting the forest clan's sacred tree, welcomed by the spirits. The story ends